All right, Shawn Marmas, Robbie LeRoux, certainly one of the fights I've been looking forward to. I think this is a real evenly matched bout. Most of them have been, and certainly this one should live up to the billing as well. Relentless Robbie LeRoux from Fall River and Mambo Shawn Marmas, both in black trunks. LeRoux wearing the all black.
Goes right for that takedown. Working that guillotine from the top.
Absolutely, Marmas trying to sink that in early.
Good scramble, pass to side control, well done.
Nice action on the ground so far in the first 30 seconds of this bantamweight bout.
Marmas is trying desperately to recover that side control. Now he's got, there he goes, he's got his guard back.
Shawn Marmas currently on his back in the black trunks with the white and blue stripe.
He's got a very active guard. You can see his feet are open. He's working to try to get his hips out, get his feet inside. And LeRoux's doing a great job of trying to counter that. Nice pass here. Right back into it. You can see the fight here. He goes to half guard. He's back to full guard. Again, very active hips, trying to get himself out from under there is marvelous.
Great work by both fighters here in the first minute and a half of round number one. Marmas has spent most of the round on his back, doing a great job to defend and eventually try to get back to his feet. LeRoux just smothering him at this point.
These two guys are really back and forth on the ground, battle of inches here.
Certainly could be a setup for one of those quick submissions that we saw in the previous bout. Or rather in the Keith Jeffrey bout.
LeRoux's got half guard, and he's trying to advance it in good position, small punches, not going crazy, working the body.
Got that whole rib cage open, and you see LeRoux attacking with the elbows.
I should say.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that. Yeah. Lots of flesh exposed. Marmas trying to throw some left hooks to just keep LeRoux off him. LeRoux get back down on top, 2:20 to go.
Exactly. Then Marmas said, he's got his butterfly guard working here. He's in good control. Trying to throw some elbows off his back there. A couple of nice slashing elbows.
And Marmas certainly not at a strong disadvantage fighting on his back, as we've seen here so far in this first round. 2 minutes to go.
Oh, very active. He's getting his feet on his hips, trying to get some space to get up, and LeRoux's just doing the best he can to smother him.
Nice job by LeRoux to just grab hold of the foot and then use the opening to sneak back out on top again.
It's like an elastic band. You pull it back as far as they'll go and yank it back in. Now he's got side control. Looks like he's trying to isolate that right arm. Cross face and keeping him back down. Doing a great job at side control there. Marmas trying to turn inside and get a sweep out of it. Oh, it looks like an American. Yep, for a split second it looked like he was trying to attack an Americana, but thought better of it.
LeRoux doing a nice job staying active, so whenever he does have an opening, he's able to sneak in a couple of rights or elbows. If anything, it just keeps him active, keeps the points on his side.
Without a doubt.
And wears down Shawn Marmas at the same time.
Nice elbow off his. You got a triangle. Marmas looked like he was trying to grab a.
Yeah, trying to rise up off the canvas there.
I think he just walked his way in a mount. Great job by LeRoux there.
37 seconds to go.
And you see what Marmas just did? He just brought him right back. He recovered mount. He's back to half. And he's back to his feet. Great job by Marmas.
Nice job by both fighters getting back onto their feet in the final 10 seconds.
Oh. A lot of flying knees tonight.
It really has been one of the reoccurring themes tonight. Great first round, great action on the ground primarily in the opening round of this bantamweight bout. You're basically fighting 15 minutes out of 18.
Exactly.
With only 3 minutes rest in between.
It's actually 15 out of 17 because you don't rest the third round. You don't rest the third round.
I did not major in math in college. Round number 2 of 3.
Oh, nice right hand by LeRoux coming over the top and a takedown attempt. Nice job.
LeRoux very quick, very savvy. Seems like he thinks almost 2 steps ahead. He lands the left-right combo, then immediately goes for the leg and the takedown. Always thinking a step ahead. Looks very sharp out there.
Does tonight.
You certainly see a lot of his wrestling skill on display too, Scott, and you can tell why he was a Division III standout.
Oh, without a doubt. And when he's using his hands to set up his takedowns, that makes it, he's almost disguising the takedown. He's backing your opponent up or, letting you think the punches are coming. And he's throwing the punches with bad intentions on them. But if they don't land to where he wants them, he's going right for that takedown. And right now he's putting some good ground and pound on him.
Marmas in a familiar position, though. Both fighters. Marmas doing a nice job trying to kick out of it and just keep LeRoux off him. But LeRoux's just applying that pressure, wearing him down and smothering him here in round 2.
Just past the side control, trying to step over for mount, and he got it. Nice job. Now he has to, it's 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. He's got plenty of time to work here.
It's tough when you get in there with a D3 wrestler who's been through all those ground wars on the mat, and LeRoux's certainly shown it.
You can see with Marmas, again, just recovered guard. Again, very, very well after having somebody in the mount. Excuse me, after having somebody be on the mount.
Marmas scrambles to his feet. LeRoux tried to get a quick takedown again.
Yeah, Marmas looks like he's going for the guillotine there, but I don't know if he has it or not. No, it's out. Nice knee. Nice, the uppercut with the right cross behind it, lead uppercut, very good.
Big right from LeRoux.
From LeRoux, right back. These two guys really setting a pace. Nice combination from LeRoux.
LeRoux, for all his wrestling pedigree, done a nice job in stand-up as well tonight, Scotty.
Absolutely. You have that much confidence in your ground game, it allows your hands to be a little freer.
Backing him in again, straight left hand from LeRoux.
And there's Marmas with that knee off the clinch.
LeRoux reverses, pushes him against the cage and landed a right cross. Now Marmas has LeRoux back against the cage. 2:04 to go in round number 2. A lot of action in this bantamweight showdown. And now we're back toward the center of the cage as things open up a little bit more. Marmas briefly got that one through.
Right back on a straight right hand.
LeRoux landing a lot cleaner throughout this fight. Nice left. Marmas walked right into that one.
Absolutely. It's a great exchange. There's some great exchanges going on here. Both fighters doing very well with their hands. Nice head kick.
Marmas snuck that one in there. Came right up over the top of the shoulder.
Yeah, it looks like it just grazed the shoulder and he didn't take it on the neck. Thank God.
It's certainly been a quick ending if that were the case. Oh. Marmas with a nice right. And now a straight left.
Yeah. Straight left again. Now he's using his distance. Now he's using his length.
We got a bit of a boxing match breaking out here in round number 2. Certainly this fight has been on the, at least in a stand-up position here for the last minute and a half. And Marmas trying to sneak that kick in there.
Nice combination.
Right.
Once Marmas keeps that distance and he can play that jab, it makes life a little harder for LeRoux.
He's got long arms. He's got a bit of a height advantage. And certainly has used it at times, but LeRoux not afraid to get inside.
Not at all.
His stand-up game has been great, as has his ground game. 36 seconds to go now, round number 2. Marmas trying to fly in with that knee and follow with the right kick. Missed on both.
Both fighters throwing some leather right now.
These guys are definitely gassed. You can see it.
You know, it's funny whether they're extremely tired or whether they're starting to fatigue near the end of the round, but they're both got their legs alive. So,
yeah.
You know, it well within their recovery realm. Nice jab.
And that's the end of round number 2. Another action-packed round. All right, third and final round. SHAWN MARMAS, ROBBIE LEROUX in the bantamweight division. Nice straight left from LEROUX, backed up MARMAS a bit.
LEROUX definitely pushing the pace there. Great inside leg kick by MARMAS. Again. Nice counter right in. Great combinations in the clinch.
Great pace here in the opening 30 seconds of this final round. Both fighters bringing the action to one another.
Jumped right in with this stiff jab.
Lost his bounce a bit. Luckily for him, regained it. Regained his footing.
He's really leaping in to cover that distance. LEROUX is with that jab.
Got to be careful. Sometimes those are openings for the opponent as well.
Oh, without a doubt. He's making it work, though. Again, right there, the MARMAS came in and LEROUX made him pay for it.
The blood flowing, I believe, from MARMAS' nose. It's a bit on his arms. There's certainly been a violent fight in the last couple of minutes, going back to round number 2 as well.
Can we have a non-violent fight next?
We don't. Very good point.
That's
at the end of the day. It's
I want everybody
violent.
to know Mike said that because he knew inevitably I was going to say that, and he just didn't want to make me feel uncomfortable.
Usually when Matt Santos is up here, he catches all those quips, but you did a good job. 3.5 to go in this bout.
Oh, nice straight left hand by LEROUX.
Real surprising turn of events here. It was primarily on the ground for the first half of the fight, and now in this latter half, both fighters standing up, just exchanging blows, kicks, punches, a little bit of everything.
Funny, maybe neither guy feels like they want to go back down there. It was very much at a stalemate. I mean, both guys
it was
were
grueling.
active.
It certainly was grueling for both. MARMAS was trying to push the face away.
Yeah, he quite possibly could have had the finger in his eye, but they just kind of nodded it off.
MARMAS a bloody mess right now in the final 2.5 minutes of round number 3. MARMAS goes down, lost his balance on the kick. We'll see if LEROUX can take advantage. He's got 2:26 to go. MARMAS very good defensively on his back.
Nice shots there.
LEROUX, however,
really
gets in, and now he's landing.
Plenty on them too. He's not in the guard. He's standing over him.
LEROUX pulls MARMAS toward him. Was able to land a few more, but MARMAS kicks out and now gets back on his feet.
LEROUX lets him up. MARMAS was attacking the legs there.
An exciting finish possibly in store in this third and final round.
You guys put on a great fight.
This has been tremendous. A little bit of everything, like we said. Some ground game, some stand-up primarily in the latter half of this fight.
Both swinging for the fences. They both want this. That's the best part. You see, neither fighter's looking to survive. They're both looking to win the fight. That's awesome.
Been a lot of exchanges, not a lot of clean shots landed. I think there is some fatigue, not a lot behind some of these punches, but they are just trying to make something happen and land something in that last minute. We should really see things open up here as the clock starts to wind down.
Absolutely. And again, they're both looking to finish the fight. They're both looking to win the fight. You see LEROUX coming forward here, and then you see, right there, boom, there's MARMAS coming back. So it's a great, unfortunately, we're going to have to pay another compliment to Pat Sullivan, another well-made fight.
And again, if all goes as according to plan here in the final 45 seconds, we will go to the scorecards once again. It'll be interesting to see how this one is scored.
Oh, spinning elbow, it looked like.
LeRoux ducked out of the way of that one. Marmas showing off a couple of moves here in the last minute. Trying to pull a rabbit out of the hat in the final 30 seconds. Again with the spinning elbow. "15 seconds to go." This one has been all stand-up in the final round.
And they look good. They kept.
Oh, nice spinning kick. LeRoux right to the midsection.
Yeah.
Put Marmas on his rear end, but he popped back up. Marmas tries the flying knee right at the end. The bell rings.
Great fight.
Round. And I think a lot of mutual respect from both fighters for one another after that. That's a tremendous war.
For your official decision, Judges Avery, LaMontagne, and Minor all score the bout identically, 30-27. For your winner by unanimous decision, Relentless Robbie LeRoux.